But to me,
The
it
kids
looks like
love
Fortnite's a
Fortnite.
pretty. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it seems like Fortnite's a pretty good game. Like, like I'm sure there's gonna have complaints. Like
Yeah, but
anybody gonna have complaints
there's
about it.
microtransactions in Fortnite.
Yeah, but not
Nah,
gameplay. Like not
I'll
gameplay
tell you
affecting.
right now, Christian. Fortnite is disgusting. Because I'm not saying it like to go against you or anything, but like you remember Ninja, right?
Yeah.
How nice he was the GOAT. He was like their number one. He was the one that got Fortnite out there. Like he was the GOAT, like the best player, whatever. I mean, obviously there's people better than him now, but he will never play that game again. Like he's so against Fortnite because like he has the same views you have at 2K. He's just like this could be a better game. They don't change much. Like they don't like like basically they don't change much. Like the things they implemented in the game, like they started putting vehicles and things like that. Like they got away from like, you know, like their core values. And I think that's another thing though. When companies like they first start out, their core stuff they're very solid. But then when they get into like when money gets involved, everything changes, and that's a lot of things though. That's business period. Like when money gets involved, everything changes, bro. Like from the classic ideas and values you had for the game period. And that's what happened with Fortnite. Like they made it like a cash cow game type shit now. Like that, like you gotta pay to get like the vehicles and like all this other shit. Like they made it to where you gotta buy shit, and that's terrible because that's a game for little kids. You know, you feel me?
Yeah, but what I'm saying,
Fortnite was fun as hell when we used to play that shit though. I ain't gonna lie.
Alright, so alright, let's go back to like whenever it was designed. For whenever the last time I was actually keeping up with Fortnite, I played season 2 last, but I watched up to maybe season 3 or 4, and I thought it was like pretty cool, right? Like, pretty cool game. So while we're playing, by the way, am I asked while we're playing now?
No, you're solid, bro.
I never called you ass though.
You did.
Where are you getting that from? If I did, I was joking, but I just said you're not as good as.
You'd be like, oh no, the reason you asked is because I'm like, bro, I'm not asked. I think I'm like solid. But alright, I think like for a game like Fortnite, like I forgot why I even made that point. Like I'm saying, like I think, oh yeah, they designed that game. Like it doesn't have to be a passion project and could still make a lot of money, right? It could be a good game. Like it could be a good game and not be all about the money, right? They just made a good game. They came out with it for free, and you could use microtransactions to pay for vanity things, like things that didn't affect the gameplay at all, right? And that's a respectable business model, and like that's why I don't have, in regards to that business model, at least for that point in time, because I don't know what their business model is now. Their business model for that point in time was very respectable. Like I respect that, like in regards to like the entire gaming community, like in like development wise, I respect that business model like more than like most companies. They did it I think not how you should do, but it was commendable. Like I commend what they did, right? And like not everybody would do it, but I'm just saying like it could be done. Like so it's not to say that 2K just has to come out with like a game that's not technically sound. And like to me there's always a lot of complaints on 2K. Like when I get it, or like when I check whatever stuff is going on in the community, like people have their complaints, and I'm like, I feel like that's not healthy for like a game to keep coming out and there's always like a ton of complaints every time the game comes out. Like I feel like that's not good. That's not a good sign of the developer. But they keep doing it, and people keep buying it because like this is the only basketball game, and like if you want to play, like you're gonna want to play because there's nothing else on the market and you want to keep playing. I think personally they should just update their business model to like to me, their business model should just be, they should come out with NBA 2K, not 2K21, 2K22. They should come out with NBA 2K, and they should just like make it a yearly like DLC type thing, yearly subscription. Like you buy into each year like their DLC or whatever updates they have. Like it's not just a pay once and like you have the game forever, like a Windows 10 type thing. It's like, all right, you pay like whatever initiation like into the game, like you pay like your $60, $70, whatever to get the game originally, and every year that they have an update, you could play the old one, right? But if you want the newest one, you're gonna have to pay for it like DLC. I think they should just do that, but like not like a $70 because they're using the same type of engine and like they're using the same mechanics. All right, make it like a $20 update, because what are you doing updating rosters? And like we're doing slight updates to the park. All right, make it $20. Like I think that's what they should update it to, but they won't do it.
Nah, that makes sense. I mean, There's a lot of things they could do. I don't know why they don't.
I know why they don't, but they is what it is. I'm just telling you from like from someone who, and like I can't say like as if I'm some expert, but like I do have like some background knowledge in regards to like development and shit like that. So I'm just saying like
What
some shit
other
could be done.
what other games come out on a yearly basis that are as good as 2K though?
As good as 2K. I mean, what would you rate 2K out of a 10?
Me personally, this one probably like a 7 compared to other 2Ks
7?
that I played.
Now, would you consider 7 to be a good grade?
It's a solid game. It's a really solid game.
If it was like a I would give it like 7 like on the dot, like not 7.3, 7. I would give it like a 7 on the dot.
And the only
like,
reason I
look at
say
it,
7 and not 9 is because like we played better 2Ks that were like 9s out of 10s. Like I remember playing like 2K12 and I thought that game was like the best game I ever played. And like NBA Street is like a nearly perfect game, like stuff like that. And Devin Booker's wild. But this one is a good game for the time that we're living in. This is a pretty good game.
I think for the time we're living in, this is a mediocre game. But I think if you were to put this game in 2K in 2017, I'd be like, this game is great. Let me rescind that statement. I think that I would give, if you brought this game out in 2017, I would give it like 8.5.
I mean, this game has probably the most options, like stuff to do in it out of all the 2Ks ever. So
you think so?
I mean,
Yeah.
Actually,
you could do way more. Bro, those other 2Ks that we played, like previously to 2K18, there was no walk to the store. There was none of that stuff. My team
Honestly,
wasn't my
I
team.
wish they would not that, I don't know, maybe they could do the city better. I was gonna say I wish they would scrap the entire city concept altogether, but like maybe they could keep the city concept and just make it better than what it is, because honestly, like this city is like
Donovan Mitchell.
Garbage. Like this city is like, it's like they just implemented this city terribly.
I mean, I've seen worse. 2K18 had a horrible city like that, where you walk all the way around. The servers were bull.
Did I just do a standing dunk? Wow, I did a standing dunk. Alright, but 2K, I mean, my whole thing is like, just because like you've seen worse doesn't mean that we should just be without criticism.
That's why I didn't give it a 9. It's not to me, it's not like a nearly perfect game. But you gotta respect this game. Like, this game is really solid.
That's why I'm giving it a 7. Like, it's passable. To me, it's a passable basketball game.
I think your 7 is different from my 7. I'm
That's
giving
what I'm
it
saying.
like
I think we're on different 7s.
Yeah, for sure. I'm only giving it 7 because there have been better 2K games, but this 2K is really good. You gotta give it that. The Jazz are trying to come back. Give it to Donovan Mitchell.
They were down 19 just now.
Donovan Mitchell just tweaked. He just hitting threes.
Royce O'Neal live rebounds. How they on that, bro?
Yo, they just hit another 3.
It's a 6-point game, right?
It is 5. In Utah.
They were just up 89-70. The Suns might be ass.
They was celebrating all crazy. Hold on, let me turn this volume on, bro.
Yeah, let's get this 10 going. Let's get it. I'm watching that, John, so. Are these niggas back again? You know, I think our streak started when we got them niggas off the court that was beating us all night.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck. We need this 10 game now. Get the fireball. What? What are we on, at 8?
7, I think. Maybe 8.
7? Okay. Not bad, let's get it. Got a lock in here. I got corner. Oh! No, I got the consent. Damn. We're good. We're gonna win. I'm not worried. Come on. Gotta get stopped. It's the time to do it. I never got this done on threes. I got it on twos the other day with Corey. Threes is probably the most difficult to get it on. Christian, pick me up. Oh, I got there.
I'm back here.
We're good. We're good. We're good. I got to stop again. Ah, he ducking on me. Yeah, I felt the animation.
Leave the dude at the top, Christian. I got him. I was just kind of shading.
Oh God, no.
Shot
Let's
boy.
go, nigga. Not taking me off my streak, bum. Give me that. You got it right, mate? Let's go. Shot. Give me that again. No, I wanted to pass out of that. Oh, good rebound.
Free.
Oh.
My passes are slow.
Yeah, we're good. But that's what I mean by anticipation, Christian. Like, I just predicted he was going to pass that there that time. Because... And steals are an animation, by the way, too. So, you know, it takes a while for animations to happen. So that's why you got to predict them. Oh! Oh! You were. Let's go.
Oh, Devin Booker. You see it? Ah.
Let's go. It's a big steal. No, it's not gonna lead to an open three, is it? Oh, let's
We'll take it.
We're about to get this fireball, boys. Let's go. Come on. Oh, Christian, he bumped me. Yeah. I got you. Knock
Oh,
down.
fuck.
That's
Damn,
fine.
Another one.
2 for $1. Oh, you good. You world. You good. Workout. Cool.
Let's go.
Get it. I mean, on park, you don't really gotta pass it back to me. That's really just like throwing. Oh, I read that. He shoot. Oh, yeah, it's that. Can't do nothing about that. Come on, we out.
Devin Booker is different.
That nigga cold. Donnie just dunked on somebody.
He did. Oh.
Bruh.
You're good. You're good.
I just want
Damn, you keep getting dunk animations on me, bro. Facts, we gotta get this 10 game. Let's see what's up. No! I had to make that. Oh, I couldn't see.
I forced him off.
You do.
No. I shouldn't have left him.
Very good. No, not like this. Come on, boys. Biggest shot of your career, Green.
Shot boy.
Shot boy. They're gonna leave you. I'm gonna get the biggest steal of my life, so it doesn't matter. Oh,
Oh shit.
tried.
Someone watch him.
Get out, get out, get out on him, get out on him. Yeah.
Yes, Tom.
Yeah.
I fed him to you. Oh no.
Knock
Okay.
down.
Oh
Let's
my
go,
gosh.
boy. Let's go, boy. Biggest shots of your career right there. Let's get it.
Good work, boy.
I'm reading them passes.
Take mine.
Kick it.
Nice.
Yes, Christian. You
I don't have
I'm
your
staying out on
board.
shooters. Stay out on shooters. Yeah.
I'm stepping.
I gotta take him. I got here.
Uh-huh.
I should have been still. You good though?
Oh
Good
my
dude.
god,
got
bro.
you.
That square should have given to me. I'm
Yes,
You good?
stay there. I'll go corner.
I'm top. I'm
Let's
top.
go.
I'm
Get out,
top.
Mike. All the way. In his body. How did he get that shot off? I don't got rebound.
my.
I'm gonna try to get out the shooter though. Alright, good foul. Yeah, I couldn't box him out. They lost by 9. Jay Crowder hit another 3.
At the end.
He hit like
Watch
6
orange, watch
Tracy's, bro. And I said that before the game.
No.
No.
That system works.
That's all.
For him.
We just need to.
Yep. Oh, that was supposed to be a lot.
Go get the two though.
Bang out.
Oh
What?
my god.
I got your board.
This game
He
is
stole
crazy.
my animation.
Knock down.
I'm not even gonna take it. I don't got no stamina.
Yeah.
Watch out. Let me get my stamina back.
Alright, yeah, 5 seconds.
No, shoot it, Mike.
Bye bye.
Game time.
I missed.
I got it.
Go, go,
I
go.
got it.
Oh, I'm here.
I
I'm here.
screened him.
Oh,
I'm here. I'm here.
Push it.
Oh no.
Oh,
Alright,
you're good. Mini.
give me that.
Hey.
Hey. Let's go.
Let's get it, boys.
Take boy.
2 more.